It may not be winter yet, but we have a review of a Midwinter's Night Dram for you today. Hi friends, I'm Laura, this is Troy, we're Baker Drinks. We've got a review of High West's Midwinter's Night Dram. So this is our first bottle we've ever had of this. We have tried it at bars before, but we've never actually found a bottle to purchase. So.
Yeah, you get to the store after they list that they have it and they're like, oh, you just missed it, the last one just went out the door. So we've always been a day late.
Yeah, and that's okay. But we knew we liked it, so we have been on the hunt for it. So this year is Act 11. We've got Act 11 Scene 12. It is a 49.3% alcohol. So not crazy proofy, but that's okay as long as it's got good flavor. So this is a rye whiskey.
Yeah, and finished in ruby and tawny port. I'm looking forward to this one a lot.
Yeah. So let's see if we get a good cork pop, please.
Not
bad.
Too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah, so from reading online, about 189,000 bottles of this were made this year, up considerably from last year. I think the Act 10 was around 115,000. The MSRP is $149.99. But I did hear that if you were able to get it at the distillery on the release, you were able to get it for about $120, $125. I smell that from here already.
And that color, that port is definitely giving it color. I don't know if you can see that, but it is very, it has a lot of red in the color. A lot of red, dark, beautiful color.
Yeah, so the base spirit in here, I believe, is their Rendezvous Rye, which is a blend of 95.5 MGP rye and then their own distillate.
Yeah, I don't know what percent of their own distillate. And what I've read, there's not a lot of information on the bottle. So what I found online said that it's between 4 and 10 years old. So I don't know if that means that there's some 4-year-old stuff and some 10-year-old stuff, or nobody knows and it's just somewhere in there, in that range. One of those is the correct answer.
I would guess that it was a blend of 4 to 10 year.
Yeah.
The 4 years probably their own distillate and the 10 years probably the MGP.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely getting that rye smell to it, but more than anything, I'm getting like fruit, like very sweet, fruity.
Yeah, it's almost buttery smelling. I think that's probably the port influence for sure. But I do get that dark fruitiness. You know, I can't really describe what kind of fruit it is. I just know it's fruity smelling.
I think like, you probably never drink it, so maybe it's not. Like at Christmas time, my sister likes to make like a mulled wine a lot of times, and you probably don't drink that, but it smells kind of like this. It's like, reminds me of holidays.
Let's get in on it. Cheers.
Cheers. So we, as you could see, we had like a tiny pour of it before this. And I had been eating, so it wasn't really a good first impression, but it was like sickeningly sweet. So I was expecting to not like it today, but since I haven't been eating food while drinking it, it is not super sweet. It is like, it's balanced. I like this a lot.
Yeah, so
I'll get more of the rye.
It's definitely spicy. You know, like peppery spicy, right on my tongue. I feel it, you know, it drinks a little hotter than the high 90s proof that it is. What did you say? 49.3. So it's just under 100 proof.
I think it drinks at that proof point, but it has that tingly on the tongue. For me, anyways, I feel like it drinks a little hotter than that. Laura thinks it drinks right at that proof. I get all of the spice
right on the tongue. It's a long finisher. I'm still tasting it. Super sweet. If you like a finished rye, you're probably going to really like this. We had a couple pours last year of the Act 10. We liked it a lot. A lot of the reviews we saw on it thought that it was the worst of the Midwinter batches so far. So I don't know how this is going to stack up to the rest of them because we haven't had them.
Yeah, last year was our first time having one, so we didn't have anything to compare it to, and we only had it in a bar, so we can't compare it to this one. It just off our memory. But this one has a lot of rye flavor. It is sweet, like we said. It's like a rye at Christmas, which is what I would expect with Midwinter's Night Dram. I mean, it makes sense.
This is going to be one that I reach for a lot in those winter evenings when it's super cold out and you just want to cuddle up on the couch under a blanket and watch a little TV, maybe a Christmas movie or something. I feel like this is going to be the pour that's in my glass.
For Christmas movies? I like that. We are avid Christmas movie watchers. From Thanksgiving till Christmas Day, we watch Christmas movies every day. So there are plenty of them, and I guess plenty of whiskey to drink while we do it.
Yeah, so do we recommend this bottle? I know we haven't given a ton of specific notes on it other than it's good and we like it and it's fruity and the rye shines through.
Yeah.
If you can find this bottle at that $150 MSRP and you have that money, it's in your budget, I'd say sure, grab it. It's a good bottle. It's a limited edition. It only comes out once a year. They put out more this year, but it's still hard to find. And I've seen
at least in our area.
Yeah, I've seen it on secondary for twice that price. I don't recommend paying more than MSRP for this bottle. I wouldn't buy it at MSRP online and pay the shipping, because
that's like $20.
Yeah, because then you're looking at, $170 to $180. So yeah, if you see it in a store near you at MSRP, I would grab it for sure. It's a good, solid, finished rye whiskey. It's a cool limited edition. I love the Shakespearean aspect to it. It's good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I don't know that I have a lot to add. I don't really have anything to compare it to either.
Last year, we compared it to Saint's Alley the Nobleman, and they compared real close.
They were very similar.
I think this one's a little spicier.
Yes, I would agree. This has a lot more rye notes, which I like. I like that it's rye forward with a hint of finish.
Yeah, the finish doesn't. Yeah, the finish does not hide the rye in this.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that would be the only kind of comparison I could think of would be that specific bottle. But again, this is going to be spicier than that one. That one's just real sweet.
Yeah, I don't know if this was helpful for you guys or not, but I appreciate you watching, and I hope you liked the review. So thank you for watching. Cheers. Have a great day.
Cheers.